Collective, Ki-esha here. Thank you for joining me on my channel, The Butterfly Effect Tarot. Huge shout out to my day ones, my foundation subscribers, all of my new subscribers. Thank you, you are appreciated. And if you're checking me out for the first time, if this reading resonates with you, or I as a reader resonate with you, I encourage you to please share, like, and of course, don't be shy, subscribe. Okay, Collective, you know the drill. This is a general energy check, but this is geared towards those who identify as with being a light worker or an empath. Okay, so this is what Spirit wants you to know right now. Okay, so put the energy where it goes. Don't try to force it to fit. If you are interested in a personal reading, feel free to book me. My booking links are in the description box. Feel free to come on over to the Woke community on Patreon, where you can get exclusive content there as well. And let's see what messages Spirit has for you. But look around in the description box. There's other things that I offer. You can also find me on other social media platforms. Just take a look in the description box. It's all there. All right, let's get into it. I wanted to do a quick one. I wanted to do it real quick and simple, but we'll see what Spirit has planned. Okay, so Spirit, for the empaths and the light workers in the collective, what would you like them to know right now that's for their highest good? Nothing's coming out of this one. Let's try this deck. Clear the energies of the previous reading from this deck. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. What would you like them to know? You have a choice to make. Have faith, okay. And you have hush, listen, okay. All right. Spirit, please clarify a choice to make. Someone in this collective, you have like a dragon, like you're fierce, a dragon spirit. Or that could be your spirit animal, right? Yeah. It's a dragon. What's a choice to make? You're fierce, you're fire, you're hot. Someone in this collective, you could like red, or red looks really good on you. Okay, let's see what we got. Wow. What's have faith? Please clarify have faith. And what's hush? Ooh. Someone in this collective, you are like an elemental or a fairy. Very childlike energy. Innocent. You like to have fun. You're very caring and nurturing. It's like it's childlike. It's nice. You could have a green thumb. Like really good at reviving plants, or you're a really good gardener, or you like to have plants around you. Okay, let's try this deck. Spirit, please clarify. Some of you in the past, you had to make a choice to stop sabotaging yourself. Okay, what's Five of Swords in reverse? All right, and you had to, you may have had a tendency to do this, right? This could be going towards people you had no business with, or entertaining things that you shouldn't have, but you seem to have made some kind of major transformation here. I feel like the choice was for you to decide if you were going to change or not. It seems like you did. A lot of you too, this has to do with your confidence and your self-esteem. This has to do with your independence as well. Dealing with any type of codependency within yourself, recognizing that you can build yourself up, you can be self-made, you can be self-sufficient, you can be independent. You don't need to depend on anyone, okay? You can save yourself. What's Five of Swords in reverse? Yes, you're healing from this. This is beautiful, collective. So this is emotional healing. This is psychological. This is mental healing. So some of you in the past, you could have started your ascension journey like 10 or 11 years ago. And you have changed significantly over that time. Yes, you have. There's something, whoever I'm speaking to, it's like, I wanted to say there's something very spiritual about you, but it's not so much spiritual. It's you stepping into your spirituality and embodying that. and doing your healing, doing your shadow work, doing your inner child wounds work, working on inner child trauma. This is what has helped you to stop making foolish mistakes, or even not believing in yourself. What's death? You cleared this away. This is good. Yes, look at this. This is you recognizing that you're different and you're unique, and that's okay. Right? You're showing yourself now. You're not putting up airs. You're not pretending to be someone that you're not. You're not trying to be someone else's version of you. No, you're doing you. Look at this. You show up as Earth Angel energy. You're not wearing any masks. You're being just who you are. You are very unique. You are very different. And Spirit's saying you can do this just the way you are. Some of you could have been faced with having to choose a path, and that path was to be yourself or to be someone else. I feel like you made the right choice here. What's 9 of coins? Yeah, investing in yourself. This is no longer thinking that you can't do something, or you can't have something, or you're not capable in some way. You had to clear that away. You had to make a choice to do that, right? I heard nothing tried, nothing done. Some of you as well, there is someone who wants to heal something with you. They're going back and forth about that. They know they're going to have to make some kind of choice here on if they want to heal something with you peacefully or not. You could have been dealing with somebody who they were trying to win at all costs. But they seem to have been going through some kind of ascension themselves. Someone is now not thinking the way how they used to think, or acting the way how they used to act. There's some major transformation with someone that you were dealing with as well. I feel like they're starting to see or recognize your energy, that you're not like everyone else. There's something very angelic-like about you. I also feel like someone feels bad for not investing in you when they had the opportunity. Someone feels insecure now. Or someone tried to make you feel insecure or make you feel like you weren't good enough, right? It seems like they've changed. What's the Lovers, Spirit? What's the Lovers? What's Queen of Swords? Someone wants a new beginning with you, collective. Oh, yeah. They want to be on your path. They want to go where you're going. Collective, yes, they do. What's Ace of Wands? Someone wants a passionate new beginning with you. They seem to, I'm telling you, someone has seemed to learn some kind of karmic lesson here. Yeah. That when you project your insecurities on people, the things don't work out, right? Or you shouldn't try to make other people feel like they're not good enough so that you feel better. Someone had to make a choice in the past to make some major changes here. And step into a higher vibration. But someone has faith that they'll be able to heal things with you in some way. They've accepted things for what they are, but they want forgiveness. Someone feels drawn to you. They feel like you're their person. Yeah. But you seem to be on a different path. I feel like you having faith in yourself now, collective, has put you on a different path. You are now seeing things very clearly now. You speak the truth to yourself. You speak the truth to others. You are not mincing your words. You're not playing games. You're not letting anyone play games with you either. You could come off as abrupt with someone, but it's because you've been through a lot, right? So you don't have time to waste, and you're not letting anybody waste your time. You went on a journey alone here. So in the past where you had codependency issues, you don't have that anymore. And someone sees that about you, you're not afraid to be alone. You like your own company. You love yourself. This is very attractive. You've learned how to move forward successfully and come out of some kind of karmic cycle here of not thinking that you're good enough or you're capable in some way. And you would attract people who would reinforce that. Spirit wants you to have faith, collective, and recognize or remember that you will, attracts like. You will attract someone who's on the same vibration as you. Okay, just keep walking your path and doing your thing because you know better now. You know better, so you're doing better. Okay, so you don't have to, I don't even feel like you're worried about anything from the, because with the Queen of Swords here, it's just not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen. Just keep moving forward on your path here. Yeah. You made a choice. Are you going to stay in the darkness or are you going to walk towards the light? And that's what you did, right? And if it was because of your faith. You learned how to walk by faith and not by sight. Some of you, you've gone through some things where it was faith alone, faith in God that got you through it. Because some things in your life had to clear away. There was a version of you that had to die. For this version of you to be reborn. Because with the death and the, I'm looking at this as death and rebirth. You see the fire? After the fire, you're pure as gold. You went through some things that, man, they were a catalyst for you to wake up. It's like, what are you doing? Why aren't you doing this for yourself? Why are you so focused on somebody else? What about you? You cleared that away and start dealing with yourself. Now, there seems to be something about you. You could be a lot quieter now, or you're someone who does more listening and less talking now. I feel like this is a level of self-awareness that has heightened within you. What's the Fool? You are keeping quiet about stuff. I feel like you could be staying away from certain types of energies as well, or someone in particular. What's the Fool? You are not playing the fool for anyone anymore. You are not going to be the fool. Yeah, you seem to be keeping quiet from someone who you view as foolish. And it's like nothing was ever enough for them. Oh, this is where it came. So some of you were dealing with someone in the past who made you feel like you weren't enough because they didn't feel like they were enough. And they seem to have been invested in trying to get you to feel like you weren't shit and you ain't never gonna be shit, right? You don't seem to be saying anything to this person. Yeah, someone wants to come back around and they're stuck on you. There's a stalemate here. You are not speaking to this person. They don't know who they are though. Someone could have tried to make you feel like that, like you're all over the place and you're scatterbrained and you're coming and going. You could have felt like that with somebody. This is why Spirit said you got to make a choice here. Are you going to choose yourself or are you going to keep doing this? But someone is at a stalemate. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. You're not speaking to them. They feel foolish. Someone feels foolish for trying to make you feel like you weren't good enough or that they weren't satisfied with you in some way. What's Eight of Swords? Because you freed yourself, right? So that backfired miserably. They could have thought that they would break your self-esteem and you wouldn't go anywhere, all right? But it's Spirit was saying to you, if you can invest in this person, collective, why don't you invest in yourself? If you're going to pour into anyone or anything, first, it should be you. What's Eight of Swords in reverse? You freed yourself from someone. This is beautiful. You're no longer trapped in your head. You're no longer feeling restricted. You're no longer feeling like someone has clipped your wings. Some of you came out of some kind of depression, dealing with someone. Yes, you stopped fighting something. And this is fighting with someone, fighting for something. Like fighting to keep a relationship, fighting for a position with someone. You said, forget that. I'm over it. Yeah. Yes. You're not making this mistake anymore of fighting for people who they're not fighting for you. They're not fighting for the relationship. And you also don't want to deal with any drama. I told you there's something very quiet or peaceful about you. You don't like. You don't like noise. You don't want to be around anyone who's too loud or who always wants to argue and fuss. No, you freed yourself from someone, and it's twofold here. You freed yourself from someone who keeps making the same mistakes with you, and you freed yourself from making the same mistakes, right? And this is entertaining energies like this. Yeah, you're exercising wisdom now. I feel like you're being very quiet about something here. Very quiet. Spirit, can I get some last words of guidance and advice? It's like don't add more fuel to the fire. Don't entertain them. Don't do the back and forth because they just want your energy. You're not doing it anymore. Spirit said that's how you do it. That's how you deal with these types of energies. The energy vampires, you don't entertain it. Don't give them your attention. Someone is at a stalemate right now. There is a stalemate here with someone. You're not speaking to them. You're not speaking to them. You're not thinking about them. All you know is that when it comes to them, you should just Don't say a word. Don't say a word. It's not even worth it. Can I get some last words of guidance and advice? You've accepted something for what it is. You've accepted that something or someone was a lesson here. Yeah. And you learn how to love yourself. And that's all that matters. Yeah. Someone feels like a fool for not taking a leap of faith with you here. They really did try to make you feel like you weren't enough. But this is because someone is never satisfied. But that's not your problem, collective. That's theirs. Yeah. Yeah, I told you, journey's over. You're on a new path here. Where you're going, they can't come. Look at this. Can't make this up. All right, look at this. Spirit said, yes, once you got off of this path and got on the one that involves you loving you and focusing on you and your own uniqueness and showing that to the world and showing that to yourself, expressing that, then you attract people that meet you where you are. Okay, because I feel like a lot of you here were lowering your standards and dimming your light and pretending to be dumb when you're actually really smart so that dumb people feel smart around you, right? Or pretending to be a certain way or trying to force yourself to be a certain way to appease someone. You're not doing none of that anymore. You know, and as an empath and a light worker, you want peace. You're someone who likes peace. You pick up on other people's energies. When everybody's not feeling good, you want to come around and try to be the sunshine in the day and try to fix everybody, right? Let me help you. Let me Care Bear stare. You're not doing that anymore. This is done, all right? Good for you. Spirit, please clarify journey in reverse. What's journey in reverse? But something it's over with someone. So they could have faith a little more on having some kind of new beginning with you, because I feel like whoever this is you were dealing with, collective, they have learned their lesson. They seem to be a different person now, but it doesn't look like it matters anymore, because you've already released yourself from this and freed yourself from this. And you seem to be, when it comes to whoever this energy is, you are quiet. You're not saying anything to them. And you seem to be happy with the way how this dynamic is with them now, right? Where you do your thing and you're left alone. What's journey in reverse? Something is done. You have dropped somebody. Finally. Yeah, I told you. And you're focusing on yourself now. Good for you. What's carrying connections? Yep, someone is conflicted now. Because this person, as much as they want to come back around, they know with your energy, you have a lot of suitors, right? Everybody wants your ass, okay? So this person is feeling like they're going to have a lot of competition now if they try to come back around and show you some kind of affection, right? Yeah, I can't make this up. They're like, damn, everybody wants you now, right? You're had this beautiful glow up. You're being just who you are. This beautiful earth angel energy. There was major transformation here. Someone, you could have grew your hair out. You could have dyed it a certain color. You dress the way you feel now, okay? And you take care of yourself. You're a mover. You're a shaker. You have sex appeal. There's chemistry to you. You're a sincere person. You like people. People like you. You're an honorable person. Okay, whoever this is, you can multitask like a motherfucker. That's for sure. But you get shits done. Who wouldn't want to be with you? Right? Queen of Wands? Come on now. You damn well know the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, they have options. So someone is like, if they come back around now after everything that happened between you and them, and you freeing yourself and having this beautiful glow up, why would you give them a chance? And they're right to ask that, because you're not going to. What's Angel of Love? Yeah, I told you. You love yourself. The rose-colored glasses are off. Someone is going to get a reality check. It's after the fact, though. Like, someone wants to come around and show you love and show you that they change, but they are no longer an option for you. Yeah. Because in the past, they didn't know how to work with you. They didn't care to work with you. Someone could have been very hostile towards you. Yeah. They didn't want to understand you, or they weren't trying to understand you. No. And they created a lot of conflict in your life. Some of you could have been dealing with a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, though. We have earth, water. We have all the signs here. But someone wants to come around and show, they view you as someone who's very loving and very caring. And now they want to come back around, but they know that there's going to be some stiff competition here. And they're going to be very frustrated because it's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. Yeah, I told you. Now they want 10 of Pentacles with you. They want longevity, stability. They want to buy a home. They want to get married. They want all of that stuff. They want to fill your cups and you fill their cups like how it was before. But you're not doing any of that. You don't want to be with this person. You would rather be single than be with this person. You would rather build your 10 of Pentacles by yourself, right? Or do it with somebody else, right? And this person is, I just want to see something. What's Temperance in reverse? Yeah, I told you they're going to be angry. Someone's going to be very angry because you're not taking them back. Yeah. With 7 of Cups in reverse, they're going to be very angry because as much options as you have, collective, they're not one of them. Right? Someone is not even good enough to be one of your options. I told you they're not going to have any peace about this. Someone is going to be disturbed because now that they want you, you don't want them. That's how it goes. Spirit, anything else? Anything else? Woo! Do you see that? Woo! Right? Someone's going to have a hard time processing this. All right? They need to be more open-minded. I feel like you're more open-minded and you're enjoying the moment. Yeah, you realize that you deserve better, right? And there's nothing wrong with who and what you are and how you choose to live your life and who you choose to show up as, right? Someone didn't really accept this before, or they wanted you to be their version of you, of yourself. No. So when they come back around, they're not going to be too happy. Yeah, you've mastered yourself. Someone is going to have a hard time accepting the fact that you're very different. Because they like this new you. You're taking care of yourself. You look hot. Right? You fine. And they want to come back around now, but a lot of people want to be around you now. And you're pick, choosing, and refusing now. Yep. So someone's going to see that you've mastered yourself. So there's nothing they can say. There's nothing they can do that can really affect you in any way unless you allow it. And you're not doing that. As this journey is over. It's done. Someone needs to accept that it's over and move on. Let's open your mind. You are now a lot more open-minded about things. I told you, look at this. You realize that I can do this myself. I can build an empire for myself. I can go after that career. I can do this. I can do that. I can have this for myself. Why not? Why not me? Yeah. So this new version of you is like, oh man, it's going to have someone feeling weak. Like, well, damn. Back in the day when the collective lacked self-esteem and they were codependent or lacked confidence in themselves, I could have took them for a ride, right? I could have led them to believe all this shit. Now that's not going to work. Look at this. You show up as the Empress. If you want something, you'll create it, right? You create your reality. Let's enjoy the moment. You're living in the present. Yeah. Feel like you're going to be holding back your emotions from someone because they don't deserve it. And you've taken a different path here. You're exploring, you're discovering more and more about yourself every day. Okay, someone in this collective, you could be exploring your sexuality here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But there is an innocence about you that is, you want to see what else is out there because you're tired of the old, right? And you're following your own path. You're very much dancing to the beat of your own drum. And you should be doing that, right? You have changed. And that's what it is. And that's what Spirit said to do, okay? Enjoy the moment. Enjoy your life. You deserve it. Continue to have an open mind about who you are and the heights that you can reach, okay? Yeah. Some of you, Spirit wants you to work on mastering. I feel like you have. There may be some parts of you so this is like when you have memories about stuff that happened with someone and you still get a little bit upset. For the most part, you're doing well. You're not perfect. It's okay. But Spirit, there could still be some things that need to be processed. There could be some grief that needs to be processed. There's still a little bit of residual emotions there, but you're working on it. Okay. And like I said, for the most part, you're doing great. So Spirit, can I get one more on this? On Queen of Air in reverse? yeah, there's some parts of you that is still hurt by something or how someone treated you. And Spirit wants you to work on this, okay? However you do that, you do it, okay? But you got this, collective. Good for you. Bye. Oh, and it's someone, Spirit wants you to know that something is done. It will never happen again. This person will never come back into your life. I don't know who that's for. Okay, so you don't need to even be thinking like that along those lines. You don't owe anyone anything. If they come back, you can tell them no, right? Or just continue to not speak to them. Continue to ignore them. While you continue to process and heal, all right? Work on mastering yourself. All right, collective, this is what I have for you. Let me know if any of this resonates or not. If not, that's okay. There will be others. Bye.